Hi and welcome to episode 35 of my Krastorio and space exploration playthrough. I'm Icon and today we will be setting ourselves towards the stars. This time for sure, this time truly. So while I have finished last episode finally the production of those yellow tech cards, I have taken some time, readjusted a few things, like I had to readjust this little intake here. It's still not as I wanted to, but we're now consuming both of those belts at once by going for something like that. It's still under, well, we're under delivering this array, but I was absolutely sure that this will and might be happening. But wait a sec, what happened here? Ah, yeah, here. So it's a really odd thing to see, but these guys can't output any longer because nothing's flowing there. But yeah, everything so far is working out decently, and today we're going to be looking into a new topic, and that's going to be cargo rockets. So we have already finished the satellite rocket silo, and there's now the cargo rocket silo. And the cargo rocket silo is a little bit more demanding than the satellite rocket silo, because this, you can even enter this, is your gate to the stars. To create a cargo rocket, we will need a space capsule, cargo rocket sections, liquid rocket fuel, and of course the cargo itself. And before we are able to come back, we will also need a landing pad. This will be our safe way back. But these things right now, they are just placeholders because we are far, far away from being able to actually build that like we want to. So, how to build a rocket, you might ask? I asked myself this as well. So, a rocket is made out of cargo rocket sections. Every cargo rocket section is made out of heat shieldings, low density structures, and rocket control units, and cargo pods, and rocket fuel tanks. Luckily, 3 of these 5 items we have already pre-produced in our facility here to make the satellite rockets rocking. So, long story short, we will be able to satisfy the assembler for cargo rockets to some degree already with what we have, but the cargo pods and the rocket fuel tanks are items we don't have available right now, and that's where we are headed today with our episode. Yeah, nice intro, right? So the biggest problem with the stuff is it needs red circuits, and we don't have any red circuits here, which are just that easily available for everybody. So that's a little bit of a hassle because I just a lot of people might know how much I dislike the circuits in this mod. So what are we up to do? We're gonna create a small time facility here and see how much they will need, because my plan is just to have a really small facility creating cargo rockets at a pretty slow paced tempo. So let's see, how much red circuits do these eat up per second? So they eat up 1.5 per second. They would only spit out like 0.25 of these per second, so that's not too sexy either. So let's say we will do something like, well, I'm just trying to analyze what needs we have, you know. So 0.6 red circuits per sec. Well, I'd say we can go for 2 more each. Let's see. 0.9. So I think if we go for 2 more each, we're gonna be past that 1 circuit per second, right? Right. So 0.2 circuits per second, but 0.2 of these units per second too. So if we go for something like that, we will be at a little bit more than 1 red circuit per second. So let's go for this. So let's see if we're gonna be going for 1.5. How about that? So I did that so many times that by now creating this is not really any really big effort anymore. We will be needing a electronic components factory and so on and so forth. So these things are completely necessary and by now not that challenging anymore. Also, we have now available a new area to work with, which will be this one. It will be empty rather sooner than later, because now we are working with these wonderful vulcanite smeltering ovens, which are just doing the same thing with way less materials available. Okay, so let's get going. Do I have a crusher right now? Yes, I do. Perfect. So I really wanted to go for the resources we are creating from the core mining drill, because I'm still hell-bent on doing it like we're only foregoing this on this self-sufficient way, you know. So we're gonna use sand here. Just wonder. Here we pipe out stone. Here we pipe out stone. Just guessing if I would want to go or would want to. We only need very, very small quantities here, so yeah, we're gonna pipe it up down here. So, very, very excited about this new step here in my journey, because this is really big stuff, you know. This is basically our last necessary step before our journey goes to space. And oh, that's really cool. Alright, so here we got some stones, and I ran out of yellow belts, so let me fix that real quick. So, back with my stuff in my inventory, we're gonna be a happy producer of a few electronic components. So, this whole process has been done so many times, but, well, we still need to do it yet one more time. So once we are done with the cargo rocket system, we will be, of course, not be able to just jump into space like that. I have already pre-crafted myself the thruster suit we will need, and, well, I'm not done yet. You might have noticed that building I just ripped off back there. That's a life support facility. Oh no, I left it there. We can create life support canisters in there because, you know, ain't not much air up there in space. So let's go. A crusher. I really love that by now I have grown quite quick with that process, and you know, growing accustomed to this job. So we're gonna be going like that, and I feel like electric. I feel like going for electric furnaces now, because I'm so tired of piping in, what's it called, fuel for these operations. This time I'll just do it electrically and be good with that. So if we swap over to electrical furnaces, we will need, I guess, only one each. There we go. Just want to make my life a little bit easier, you know. So here goes glass, and there goes this machine here. Oh, we will need water from somewhere though. Oh no. So I also happen to not own a filtration plant right now. That's no problem though. Ah, luckily I already got some water plug here, so only have to work towards here. Really love to have my robots do jobs like these now for me. So here we go. Here's the water we need. The filtration plant will be built any second too. So behind that thingy, we're gonna need the electrical furnace just like that. Today we're gonna just build it like that. Here we go. So glass, silicon, and that are all together. Now we all just need some plastic. You know, it's all the same-o, same-o. I'd even say this time I'll just frankly pipe out some of that plastic to someplace else, because I do know that I have went for such massive overproductions of plastic here in general during the last few episodes that I don't feel any problems with going for a side split of that plastic here and just get the job done with that, you know. There we go. Easy peasy. So there are the basic materials necessary for these machines. All we now need is a little bit of power. So that's how quickly you can get done with all that stuff, you know. So let's do it just like that. So we're gonna be putting a drop near order to this one, and now they should be just able to wire that stuff together. And there goes room for my two machines for that stuff. Bang, just like that. Alright, so for the rest of the red components, we're gonna need a little bit of the green circuit ride. But that's really, at this point, as long as I don't have to do blue circuits, I feel like, that's easy. Oh man. Instant PTSD. Alright, so we're gonna create that via electric smelters, please. So we're gonna go for brickstone production here. And that will be transformed into stone tablets here. So wait a sec. Let's see. Yeah. Just like I thought. Output wise, these thingies are, yeah, working with basic inserters, just like I wanted to see. Okay, there we go. So this guy will be, wait a sec. It's a little bit under supplied, but still gonna be not okay with just a normal inserter. We're gonna need fast inserters for that. Okay, here we go, and we're gonna create that with just those thingies. Need to change my basic configuration for that. You can change the prerequisites of the Helmod, but well, not now. So we need copper. Do I have a simple access to copper anywhere here? Well, all that copper is flowing now from here. So yeah, shouldn't be any issue to just pipe off a little bit here. So we're working fast transport belts, so we need to plug in a fast belt here too. Otherwise, you can take off a red belt with yellow belts, that's no problem, but you need to connect the red splitter to a red belt, or otherwise everything will turn into crap. So, here we go. Let's deconstruct that area here real quick. And that's gonna be all copper cables. 4 of them, right. So, I always keep forgetting how they were working inserter-wise. So 1 in, 2 out. Let's copy past that real quick. Okay. So copper cables. So we will be are these 12 on this array? Yeah. So we're gonna need this like that, otherwise it will be bad. So this belt will be providing as well the red as for will be providing for the reds as well for the greens. So we have to, well, how to do this then? Yeah, I think I like this one. I think I like this one. There we go. That's gonna be all the cables we need. And that's gonna be all the green circuits we need. Red inserters for that. Let's see, can we work with this setup? Ooh, okay, they need 2 of those. Alright. Good thing that I can't easily provide. Alrighty. That last poor guy has no power, but we can change that too. So now we got those thingies going. And I'll just connect them like that, because then I got all the necessary parts just on one belt, and we can just keep working with that, you know. So all we'll need here is a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and just like that, the magic's happening. Alright. Oops. Well, we have to output towards this side though, or do we? No. Whatever. I'm going to hide that as much as possible. So here we go. Or is that even, well, we're just gonna be rolling like that. Why not? And just flow out here. A little bit odd, but I don't care. I really don't care at this point. So let's see, how is it basic inserter wise? Can we work with that? Yes, we can. Awesome. Okay, just like that. Real quick red inserter party. Quite proud of myself how quickly I can cook that up by now. So now let's get back to our actual question. So we'll need iron chests, fast inserters, and steel plates, pipes, storage tanks, and pumps. That's such a odd thing, such a odd order table, you know, but at least we now have access to all these materials, or access to those red circuits nobody else needs. Isn't that sounding great? Here are some red circuits nobody needs so far. So let's see, my iron stuff running like this, but I don't want to have it run like this too much longer. I'm actually already able to dismantle that completely. Awesome. So let's see, I am piping that through like this. Okay. So I did this originally to empty that array, you know, but now that array is empty, so we can do that connector just like this. There's no need to do that connector this complicated anymore. But at the same time, I realized that I needed this other path here to satisfy the new array there, so I'd say we're here with a win-win situation. So wait a sec, where is that stuff going? That's important, isn't it? Okay. So we're gonna pipe that extra belt in here. So let's see. I did split that. Awesome. Okay, great. So if I need yellow belts, I'm just gonna steal some from here. That's good. Okay, so we got the iron. The only thing I need now seems to be steel, so let's see where I can grab this. I know that so far iron is one of my big weaknesses on this little spot here. So let's see, I definitely will need iron though for steel though for both of them, don't I? Yeah, we won't be getting away without steel here. Just grabbing those materials while I can to replenish my resources a little bit, so I don't have to go for the grocery store in a minute again. So I produce steel like here, and then I know that I did some really complicated things with that steel flowing through that little base here. So thing about steel is just it's so annoyingly complicated to produce due to the coke you need in the Krastorio mod. So for now I'll just go for something like this. I will hate myself for that, I know that already, but it's just like we will need a better steel production, I know, but not today, not right now, and this can all wait until another day, you know. So we're just gonna be piping steel through here, and then let's see, can I get through this wall of spaghetti somehow? I'm pretty sure I can. So yeah, this whole outpost here will never be created like this ever again, you know what I mean? So let's see, it should work actually. It looks like crap, but it should actually work. So well, it looks like we had a little bit of a problem here, so let's just take it then here. So here we go. That's a good example of how not to do it, but yeah. This whole facility here is, or was always kind of a prototype situation, and I always knew that, so. But now I got all the necessary materials that might be wanted for our operation here. So, iron chests, fast inserters, and raw steel plates. Fast inserters are the biggest pain here, so, oh, we're gonna need green electronic circuits for that, so. Luckily, I'm producing a few more than I need, so we're gonna be grabbing a little bit of that here. So, inserter pods can't be that hard. Iron sticks and iron gear wheels. Alright. Okay, that's gonna be really easy. It's not gonna be that easy is to cope with that lack of belts here, but, well, let's grab a few here. I mean, that's a wonderful thing with recycling of your old facilities, you can reuse everything in this game. That's something I really like, you know. Alright, that'll help. So with the yellow signs, I wasn't talking about that too much here in this episode. With the yellow signs, we also have quite a lot of new options available that weren't available in the past before. I really enjoy that, but we're going to talk about that in the coming episodes, I'd say. So, iron gear wheels and iron sticks lead to inserter parts. So, we're going to create something like this. Gear wheel, stick, inserter pod. Just like that. And, here we go. Not sure how large this whole operation will need to be, honestly. So, green circuit and inserter parts. So here we are. I'd say I'll take just this one here. Hooray! A artificial mole. So let's put this down like that. So what else do we need? We'll need iron chests and raw steel plates. Okay. This is such a very, very odd recipe, honestly. So we can just create the iron plates from here. Oh, the iron chests from here. Oops. Oh, well, tell you what. We're just gonna be dropping near. Oh, wait a sec. That won't be working, eh? Oh, too bad. Well, whatever. So, I know that I'm overthinking here right now, but I do like things like these, okay? So, and with that, that's what I had in mind. That's why I wanted to do it, you know? We got this, and that's all it takes to produce those cargo pods. Awesome. So yeah, I'll... Oh, wait a sec. We are also going to need those red thingies first. So, well, probably don't want to run this this way here with those guys. Hey, probably we're gonna run this way. How about that? Alright, so that's been dealt with. And we're gonna be considering how and where to output that stuff in a sec. So yeah, let's see. I wanted to create more than just 3 of those, didn't I? Well. The Spagateria is a little bit of an issue here, but well. Let's see. 3 machines of that should be sufficient for now. output that stuff. I just want to store them for now. Get that production rolling. So obviously we will need more than that. Well, I would have been surprised if it would be any different, but that's okay. We're just going to be producing those thingies. So we're going to be pipe, storage tank, and pump. So let's see. A storage tank, where are they actually? Well, iron beam and iron plate, okay. The pump. Electric motor, pipe, and steel plate. Yikes. Seriously. Electric motors. Jeez. So yeah, we're gonna need so much stuff for that. And let's see how good are these machines interacting with each other. So we're having, we got a lack of basic inserters. Oh no, inserter parts. We would need more inserter parts. But that's all. We're oversupplying so much. Yeah, great. It's really great. So, probably gonna reorganize all this in terms of its territorial spread. And next episode we're gonna craft the rocket fuel tanks and get towards this. So I think I will move all this a little bit further into that direction. Just wanted to experiment to get today a little bit about how things work and how we're going to keep them working, you know. What actually happened here? Why are they gone? Somebody care to explain what happened here? Okay, whatever. That really confused me, but there, like as usual, there's always a good solution for a thing, a good explanation for things happening. All right, so next episode we will do that a little bit more professional. I just want to check out how these ratios work, and I don't want to calculate everything as exactly with Helmod every time, but yeah, things are looking really good. So thank you so much for watching. Next episode, like, has already been planned, and leave a comment down below, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and hopefully we will see space quite soon. Catch you then. Bye-bye.